Hello everybody, and today we are reviewing a slightly different kind of camera. Alright, so today we are actually reviewing the phone camera of the Xiaomi Mi 3 phone. Now this basically is a really great phone at a really cheap price. It's under 250 US bucks. It is a Chinese phone, but it has been stirring up quite a lot of hype over users, not just in China. In fact, I got myself one too, and I'm really glad I did. Basically, it's a really powerful phone for a very cheap price because it has a Snapdragon 801 processor in it. So I'm not going to talk too much about the phone. I'm going to talk about the phone camera of this. Now, I didn't really intend to make this review, but after using the phone for a while, I was really impressed by the capability of this phone's cameras. Now, honestly speaking, it has to be one of the best phone cameras I've ever used. So let's just take a quick look at the camera of this phone. Alright, so this is the stock camera app for the Mi 3. So behind you can see there's a camera unit and there's a dual LED flash. It has a really nice designed back camera unit, just nice and gorgeous with a fairly bright dual LED flash. Now it has a 13 megapixel back camera. That's what you're looking at right now. It's a 3:2 aspect ratio. You can change the aspect ratio. Now the camera app is basically just like any other Android camera app. So it has two modes, basically a simple mode and a non-simple mode. So if we go into the simple mode, it's basically just like full auto. Now, if you're in simple mode, your aspect ratio is locked to 16:9. So otherwise the image looks really sharp and you can set the resolution. And you do have dumbed down controls, so there's a lot less things to fiddle around with. You can toggle to the front camera. Now if you toggle to the front camera is only 2 megapixels, I think, and it has a nice little fun feature. It recognizes your face, so it has face recognition, but still it has a feature to guess your gender and your age. So actually let's try that, and we will switch to the front camera. So if I angle my face at it, you can see it says I'm age 30 male. Now it's dropped to age 29, fluctuates a bit. So it's really off. Now I'm actually only 17 this year, so it is off by over 10 years. So I'm not sure what this feature is there for. It's not really accurate anyways, so it's a stupid feature in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, it even recognized my younger brother as a female. So we can set the volume keys to zoom or take the picture as the shutter, and you can even scan QR codes, time watermark, etc. As the burst shooting mode on this is really great. Now if I press and hold on this, it takes a ton of pictures at a really high rate. So it just took 29 photos in, I don't know, maybe a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. So it has maybe about 10 FPS burst. The image quality of this is really quite good. Let me just switch back to non-simple mode. Alright, so in non-simple mode, you actually get manual controls right off the box. So you have the standard panorama, your filters as HDR, but check this out. You can actually manually set your ISO from 100 to 3200, and you can set your manual exposure all the way from 2 seconds to 1/5000th of a second. So you have full manual control, although you don't have manual control over aperture because the aperture of this phone camera is stuck at f2.2 as an f2.2 aperture. It's fairly bright for a phone camera, although you can't change it because it basically has no iris. It's basically just at f2.2 all the time. Now, one more thing, it even has manual focus. So you can drag this bar to set the focusing distance. It's really neat in my opinion that you get to use manual focus, but only in photo mode though. This would have come in very handy in video mode, but unfortunately this is not available in video mode. So basically, this is a really good camera to have. All the images out of this camera look actually really good. Now, this is just running on Android Jelly Bean right now. So imagine when Android L comes out and you get to shoot in RAW, DNG with Android phones. Now, the potential of phone cameras will be greatly increased after that update. But otherwise, it's a really nice phone camera. It's basically just a sharing video, not too much of a review. Since it's a phone camera, and phone cameras, you know, phone cameras, they're pretty much the same, and they're getting better and better. So replacing digital compacts, but totally I would be perfectly satisfied with this camera compared to a digital compact. So there's absolutely no necessity for a digital compact anymore. So there we have that. So I'll be showing you a few sample images of this phone camera. Now it does look pretty good. It shows fairly good dynamic range, nice tonal range, and you could even get a little bit of bokeh if you focus close enough. So overall, I'm very satisfied with this phone camera. This is a Xiaomi Mi 3 Chinese phone. So there we have it. If you have any questions and comments, post them down in the sections below. This phone is currently discontinued. I think it's on its last batch because the Mi 4 is coming out. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.